Hello and welcome back to more Animeniacs. I'm Devin, with me is Cody.
Hey everybody.
And continuing on with New Game, episodes 3 and 4. And the theme of these episodes are basically what happens if you're late for work and what do you do with your first paycheck.
Yeah, pretty much.
With some shenanigans peppered in between.
Would you have it any other way?
No. This is actually a fun anime for understanding office life in a more nonsensical setting.
Yeah. I think when we started, you were surprised I even watched it.
Yeah. No, this seems like something that'd be in your eye. You really like the slice of life animes.
I like some of them.
Yeah.
So, some of them are a little too, sometimes slice of life.
Yeah. Like, there's got to be a bit of nonsense in there.
Yeah. This has just enough nonsense.
Yeah. It's believable, but at the same time, there's some fun moments.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, episode 4, we have Abba, sorry.
Oh, yeah, Alba.
Late for work. Her first time being late for work. And, of course, that's stressful.
Oh, yeah. And then, on the, like, oh, I fell asleep again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mom went out.
Yeah.
Catches the train, and then, who else is late?
You.
Her name, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's run to work. I'm not good at running.
Neither am I. This is the dumb idea.
Yeah. Let's run!
So they run. Yoon is actually faster than Abba.
Mm-hmm.
And Abba trips, falls, and not injures herself badly, but enough.
And slid.
Yeah. Well, when you run, you kind of have momentum, so yeah. And then again, Ko and Rin Ko and Hajime. Hajime is like, Ko, you're not going to go harsh on them. You never do. He's like, well, you watch me. This time I'm going to lay in on them.
They come in. You're late.
Care to explain?
Oh, we were on time, but Alba tripped and fell on her face.
No, they weren't on time. They knew they were late.
Well, I meant they were outside on time.
No.
They were helping her pick up her
No,
crap.
they were late even when they were outside. They admitted to that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They're like, we were running late and then Abba tripped, so we were even more late
Yeah.
than we expected. We were only going to be a few minutes and then we're helping Abba, so now we're...
Super late.
Yeah.
He's like, you should have led with that.
Yeah, I should have led with that. Now I'm concerned and I feel like an ass for yelling at you.
Like, fill out tardy forms.
And then the tardy forms are basically, you never had to write one of these.
It's like, I overslept. That's not a good excuse.
Yeah. And this one, I was late because I was eating breakfast.
Yeah. He's like, you
really...
you wrote an emoticon
an emoji on a professional documentation.
I'm like, that's what you're mad about? Not that he spent too much time eating?
No, like, tardy forms... Thanks for cutting me off, by the way. I was going to explain a tardy form to everyone at home. So a tardy form is basically official documents used to show your tardiness when they do your performance review.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to write why you were late. Normally, the smart people will find some BS excuse they can put in that section.
I tripped and smashed my face into the ground.
Yeah, or something like...
Yeah.
I've seen ones where it's like, well, my grandmother had a heart attack, or... I had to help her to the hospital, or something.
Wow, okay.
And... honest people will just be honest, and usually new people will be honest, because you can catch a lie even on a tardy form.
Yeah.
And really, it doesn't matter what you put in there. We don't care about the excuse.
Mm-hmm.
What we do care about is how many tardy forms you have by the end of the year.
Yeah, if you only have one, you're good.
1, 2, like, I think it depends on job, really, but my job was 5 per month.
Oh, okay.
Was acceptable.
That's fair.
Yeah. But we were a more laid-back company anyway, so...
That's fair. Yeah.
If everyone's wondering, I was in a call center. I've been in multiple call centers, so... Office work is not... This office day-to-day is not new to me.
Yep.
There are some things they do that I was like, oh yeah, we wouldn't have done that in our place.
Like sword fight?
No, we have sword fighted. Gotta blow off steam somehow.
Okay.
But sleeping around in our underwear, not happening.
Yeah, that's HR.
That is an HR issue all over. Anyways, so nothing big comes out of it. The other big issue for this episode was just Abba getting used to being critiqued by Ko, and Ko is a kind of perfectionist, but she demands that out of her employees because she knows her employees can do that. I'm telling you, good enough is not good enough for me.
Yeah. Oh, between you and me,
your
submission was good enough.
Yeah.
But are you satisfied with good enough?
Yeah. Can you really honestly go forward with good enough?
No.
No, you want better.
Yeah.
And that's what Ko is trying to teach you, is you should always strive for better.
Yeah. And she did.
Yeah. And she was struggling with a character model because she couldn't nail down a look or the aspects compared to
Ifumi.
Ifumi, yeah.
Yeah.
Ifumi's characters.
And then she broke the code.
Yeah. Then she found out how you actually make a character.
Write a story for them.
Yeah. If you're ever a struggling artist and you're like, I don't know how to draw my character, but you can draw, write a backstory lore for your character.
Yeah, and then run with that.
Run with that. See, I'm on the opposite end. I can write a good backstory and lore for characters, but I cannot draw worth a damn.
It's fair.
So, usually when the situation comes up, you partner with someone like me. I will write you a backstory for the character. You just give me your design that you want first, and then we go from there. Or if I write out a character detail and I have a general idea of what I want them to look like, I will go to an artist so that they can perfect my vision.
Oh, yeah.
But when you're working in this office setting, and you're making NPCs who don't actually have a lot of lore, you kind of gotta just make up their own lore that suits the narrative. Not the narrative, but the world they're in.
Yeah. I love that kind of thing.
Yeah. What, the story writing or?
Both.
Yeah. Yeah. This is why, if you ever catch me playing a game with a character creator, I will spend probably a good 1 to 2 hours in creating the character because I'm too busy writing a lore in my head of how they work in this world.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the opposite. I'm like, done, click.
Yeah, most people are. Most normal, sane people just make either an avatar themselves, an avatar that they use a lot, or something funny they slap together because it's hilarious to see in the world.
Oh, yeah.
No one...
You can do that. That's funny.
Yeah. No one is insane like me who will sit... very few people, I shouldn't say no one, very few people sit and actually, think of backstory, lore, and everything for a character for a new game they're just about to play.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. But it's cool, though.
Yeah, character creator is my favorite thing in games, so I always lean towards games that have a good character creator.
Yeah. It's hard to find them.
It's hard to find them, and when you do, that's the game for me, really.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyways, moving on to episode 4. Which is, what do you do with your first paycheck?
Oh, yeah.
And if you're watching it there, good time in the comments, write down what you did with your first paycheck if you got one.
Mm-hmm.
Or what you plan to do if you ever get a first paycheck.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I don't fully remember what I did, but I remember, like, my first actual job, my first sub-job, we'll call it, was I was substituting as a paperboy for someone.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a $40 paycheck for the 2 weeks that I did.
Nice.
Which back in the day was quite a bit, but nowadays you're looking at me like, that's not a lot.
Yeah.
But back in my time, enough for a 13-year-old.
Yeah. PlayStation 2.
Yeah. Me, I put half of it in the bank and I bought a pizza.
That's fair.
I think I shared it with my friends too.
Be grateful.
Yeah, I was like, and this is what the working man gets you.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are fooling around on your summer vacations and I'm doing a job. I'm being an over-ass here on this one.
Yeah.
I only did it as a favor to someone else, not as I needed a job.
Yeah, that's fair. I do like how this episode starts off with Ko, once again, sleeping in the office.
Sleeping in the office, and Rin has to stay the night too because she missed her train.
Mm-hmm.
And you can sense that these two are longtime friends. Maybe even close to lovers?
Yeah!
I feel like there's a bond there that just...
Yeah.
Not confirmed, but definitely in the maybe pile.
Yeah, it kind of whacks you in the head, and it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hit you in the head. Ko's like, hey, try no pants.
Yeah, you should try no pants at least once. Just trust me, it's liberating.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have Ko's mentality of like, yes, no pants is liberating, but I do understand professional setting, public, don't.
Yeah.
If you're at home, no pants rule is fine.
Yeah. So, go to sleep and wake up in the morning. She's like, no one's around.
Yeah, Ko's asleep, no one's around. Is this as liberating as she says it is?
Oh, it kind of is.
Actually, it isn't that bad.
Oh, look what we have here.
And Ko wakes up just at that time.
Yeah.
Of course, Rin gets flustered, tries to explain herself, and then as she's trying to explain herself, Abba walks into the office. And I love that she doesn't notice or address it first. She just goes right into her cubicle.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm going to get work donezo today. And then Ko's like, I can't believe she just said donezo.
And then...
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, hi, someone's here. Sees both of them in their underwear. Rin on top of Ko, because Rin's trying to shut up Ko.
See, this is where it kind of hits you in the head with, maybe they're a couple.
Yeah. And then the subtle, like, we went on a trip together, we go on trips together.
Yeah.
And the, it should have been you, not me speech that they had, where Rin's like, you should have been the assistant director, not me.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I couldn't be assistant director. My work professionalism isn't.
Yeah.
And I can only do the job I do because I know you're handling the other shit. So I was like, there's more than just a friendship there.
Yeah. And then they get on the paycheck topic.
Yeah. Hajime buys memorabilia, toys, and whatever else for her desk.
With the very poor excuse, they're references.
Yes.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Hifune buys cosplay. That's what she bought with her first.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't think you never explained what she did.
Probably bought creepy crap.
Yeah. And Rin and Ko went on a trip, but Ko doesn't remember the trip, which makes Rin angry.
And offended.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the trip.
Okay, where did we go? Runs away!
Flapping her arms like a bird. Yeah. I have to admit, I kind of like the... Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, I was reminding Cody time.
Yeah. No, it's
Now,
it's
the
not
director...
Oh, yeah.
The, how old are you actually? Well, I stopped caring after 20, so we might as well just say I'm 20. And then the other girl that I don't know the name of, but I guess she's another boss. Mm-hmm. She's the boss of the boss of the boss.
Yeah, I'll tell you her age. Let's go. Let's have.
Oh, look, my break just ended. Let's get back to work.
Yeah, and once this episode ended.
Yeah.
This was the first time I saw the after cutscene.
Yeah, so the credits ran at a weird time, but I saw that there's like 5 minutes left. So I was like, they can't have 5 minutes credits, and then usually the next episode's like a minute or so. Yeah. So I was like, there's something more. So let's just skip past the credits.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a small scene where Ko and Rin go to the spa. And yeah, things not to say to people, especially ladies, is you're looking a little fat.
Yeah, look at this arm. It's so flabby.
Yeah. Are you stress eating too?
And Bree's like, I'll kill you. Beats her with a pillow.
Yeah. And that is the 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So this is a hard anime to like talk about what we expect next, because it's pretty obvious that more work on development.
Yeah. And it's hard for me because I've seen it.
Yeah. So you know what the next episodes are going to be, roughly.
Yeah, bits and pieces. Like,
yeah.
It's hard to keep them chronological.
Yeah. But I think with that, though, we'll call the episode here. So thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, have a good one.
Peace out.